President Gaines, faculty, proud family and friends, and the Pomona College class of 2025, congratulations. What an incredible day this is. I'm honored to be with you. I wasn't a student here, but I was on the board for 24 years, and I love Pomona College, and I admire each of you, the Pomona students with us today. You will be graduating into a world that is dynamic, challenging, and yes, as others have said, uncertain. But your Pomona education has given you powerful tools, and the path ahead won't always be clear and easy, but that's okay. My path was winding, sometimes messy, full of unexpected turns, but those twists and turns were where I learned the most, and I'll share a few of those with you. After college, I became a high school teacher and then landed a job at PBS. And there I met Ruth Pollack, a brilliant producer who became my mentor. She gave me real responsibilities and honest feedback. Most importantly, she believed in me before I believed in myself. I loved my work, building teams, telling stories, and making documentaries. And I learned the immense value of a good mentor. So try to find work you love and people who challenge and support you. And when the time comes, be that mentor for someone else. But life brings changes. For me, I found a wonderful partner in life, got married, and we had a baby girl. But my career in documentaries and its extensive travel just wasn't sustainable anymore. So I took a risk and applied to the Stanford Business School without a business background and what I would say with modest path skills. I was accepted, maybe because I was different, and decided to take the leap. I had to work so hard the first year with my skills, but the second year brought out my strengths. I joined study groups, loved and did well in my classes on management, and greatly increased the breadth of my skills. And just before graduation, the new head of admission stopped me in the hallway and said, "Louise, we worried about you, but you did just fine." That was what he said, and life will throw you curveballs, and you have to adapt, pivot, or take calculated risks. And sometimes the boldest moves may open more doors. After business school, we moved to Los Angeles. I thought my MBA might get me a job in broadcasting and film production companies. They were not interested in me. However, Fox was looking for someone to negotiate deals in a new and uncharted territory, Cablevision. Now, that was a long time ago, but it was a new area. They wanted carriage for their new channel, FX, and Fox hired me. I wasn't a lawyer, but it came to work in my favor. My first task was to get a contract signed by a very skeptical head of Salmon's cable station in Texas. I knew I couldn't play hardball like the lawyers had done before me, so I focused on building a relationship and trust. The two of us spent the day together, we talked a little bit about golf, found common ground, and he signed the contract. I was to call Fox when I was done with the job And I called, and I felt they were shocked. And then they asked me to continue, which I did for 3 years. And we had a huge launch for FX. And then I went to work at Lifetime Television, a women's channel owned by Hearst and Disney. And for the first time, I felt very comfortable putting the photos of my 4 daughters on my work desk. I also found a vibrant community of talented women in this new area of cable television. We supported each other, made lifetime friends, and many of these women became important leaders in large media companies. Uncharted territory and your uniqueness can be assets. Sometimes what makes you different is exactly what makes you successful. And there is always value in finding your people. So class of 2025, your path likely won't be a straight line and will have its own challenges and unexpected joys. But armed with your Pomona education and values, you have everything you need to not just navigate the uncertainties ahead, but to build lives of purpose, meaning, and impact. You have the talent, the drive, and the heart to shape this world for the better. Go and build that brighter future. We need you, and we are all cheering you on. Congratulations to the Pomona class of 2025.